Simon Gard writes, what is the movie everybody likes but you don't? We all have one.
Oh, well, I've brought this one up a lot of times, and I'm the only person on the planet Earth that does not like this movie, Blade Runner. I want to like it so I can be like all the cool kids, but I've tried it a number of times, and it doesn't do it for me. And all my friends who are all significantly smarter than me love it, but for whatever reason, I just gotta be honest, it's not for me.
It's a movie that everybody else likes and we don't?
Yeah.
Fantasia. Oh, I can't stand that movie. No, Mickey just doing nothing. For an hour and a half, he just puts on a cloak and he's casting spells. It's just so boring. It's like what Disney uses to sell their property. It's Mickey casting spells. He's a useless mouse. He's cute. I don't want to give him wizard powers. He ain't Harry Potter. I hate that movie.
You want to keep going? I mean, that was intense. I probably have two that, but I don't know. I think some people feel the same way as I do. I don't know, but Inherent Vice was one that everyone was raving about.
Everybody dislikes it.
Really?
Everybody I've talked to doesn't like that.
Well, there was the other words. I had another one that. Cloud Atlas. Does that one count?
I know most people didn't.
I don't know. I'm an idiot.
At least
I'm just gonna stay current because I just saw The Hobbit 3, and so a lot of people were said it was good. They told me it was too many battles, but I really didn't like it. So that's
back to this mouse. He just takes a broom and he's just cleaning his apartment for 90 minutes.
He's a weird mouse. Is he from Breaking Bad? Is he doing that blue stuff?
Who hurt you?
Yeah.
Who hurt you?
Probably somebody in a wizard costume in summer camp. I mean,
it looked like a mouse.
What's next?
Raphael Hispanhole writes, could Disney cross over Big Hero 6 and The Incredibles?
They're not going to. They in talking to the filmmakers, they very specifically talked about how when they met with Disney, and they and Disney were in complete agreement. They wanted a completely isolated universe from anything else that happens. You're not going to see Big Hero 6 crossover with any other movie properties. You guys have anything to add?
No. I mean, it'd be neat.
Yeah, it would be neat.
Just don't put a mouse and a broom in it.
Yeah, Mickey Mouse.
All right, what's next?
Like that.
Michael Hill writes, in your opinion, what is the most difficult genre to film?
We've already kind of covered. We covered this one about a month ago, talking about is it comedy, is it drama. I don't think anybody's opinions on that have changed. So let's move on to the next one.
All right, Dave Coca writes,
Ice Giants.
what do you think is the most quotable movie?
Oh,
Caddyshack.
Army of Darkness.
Oh yeah, groovy.
Groovy, give me some sugar, baby.
Yeah. Austin Powers.
I mean, there's like so many lines out of that.
Put the candle back. Young Frankenstein is my most quotable movie.
I always go to comedies, like just instinctively, with either Monty Python or Animal House
Monty
or
Python
Flash.
for the Holy Grail.
However, there's a little movie about fighter pilots in 1986 called Top Gun. It's pretty darn quotable.
I still go
Take me to
Caddyshack.
bed or leave me forever.
Caddyshack. Hey, Wayne, don't tell him you're Jewish. I mean, it's the best.
All right, what's next?
Wujek Stryjek writes, what are your thoughts on a John Wick prequel?
Oh, I've said from the moment I saw that film, I would like to see a sequel more than a prequel. I know some people have been talking to me about what about a John Wick prequel just called Boogeyman, going back to that story about how he did the impossible mission that the Russian mobster gave him. That's cool. I could see a spin-off just about, what's the name of the hotel in John Wick again?
Sure, that crazy.
Assassin's
Hotel.
Yeah, the Assassin's Hotel. I would see an entire movie just on the mythology of that hotel. I think, or a pure sequel to John Wick.
Why not all three?
Or
Start
all
now.
three, kind of like a Godfather 2, right?
Yeah.
Where it's like future, present, past, all in one. That'd
And
be
involve
cool.
a little phone booth in the corner. Alex Winter gets a nice cameo. Everybody's happy.
Get Mickey Mouse in there with a weird broom.
No Mickey Mouse, Schnepp.
I'm an assassin!
All right, let's take one more.
All right, Jack writes, in the MCU, what are the chances of Ant-Man, Black Panther, Doctor Strange, and Captain Marvel eventually joining the Avengers?
Pretty decent.
I think great chance.
Pretty decent.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we've been seeing that the tea leaves are saying that there's going to be an overturn in the roster of the Avengers. One of the interesting theories out there is that's being floated around is that actually some people are claiming that Captain America becomes the de facto leader of the Avengers. He kind of already is in a way, but he becomes with a whole new team. That's only interesting because it kind of flies in the face of other theories that he's going to die in Civil War, which I don't think he's going to anyway. So I think in the long run, pretty good chance. Pretty good chance. I'm not going to guarantee it, but pretty good. What do you guys think?
I think Black Panther's got the best odds because he's going to be in Civil War with Captain America and Iron Man. Doctor Strange, we still don't know how that's going to figure in yet. And we don't even know how Ant-Man's going to figure into that universe. I know some people think that there might even be Easter eggs in the Age of Ultron featuring Ant-Man or vice versa, but we're not sure about that. So if I was going to handicap it, I think Black Panther has the best odds to be one of the Avengers going forward.
I think you got to think contracts here, though, too, because there's a reason. As each person signs on to 7, 8 picture deals, the other ones are going to be ending. So they probably and they probably know we got to make sure this guy at the end of his contract will probably either leave or hand it off here, and you're going to have the Paul Rudds and Chadwick Boseman, all those guys kind of take the mantle. I think it's depending on how popular and how well their movies are received as well too. But I think it's a great chance to see all those guys in Phase 4 be the focus.
So here's a question: over and under? I'm going to set the number at 8. How many times did Chris Hemsworth call Kevin Feige after he realized what the box office bomb of Black Hat was? Asking to re-up for Thor for 10 more films.
Everyone was saying that about Hemsworth. I don't blame Hemsworth yet.
Of course not. No.
A lot of people have been blaming him and saying that because that movie didn't open, he's in trouble. Let's see how the Ron Howard movie does.
Well, look at the Christian Bale film that was just out, Into the Furnace, or Out of the Furnace.
Right.
I mean, that bombed. Does that mean Christian Bale can't carry a movie?
Downey's a good example. Like his movies have been falling, but Hemsworth is still a guy with. Let's see how that Ron Howard movie does. Then we can start saying
that's a big because that's also supposed to get great reviews on like Black Hat, and it's supposed to maybe even have Oscar buzz.
That's why they just moved it to Oscar season. It was supposed to come out fairly soon, but they just pushed it back into, I believe, December.
Yeah.
So they're trying to get hop on board that gravy train that American Sniper just did with put it the Oscar buzz film close to the Oscars, make a bunch of cash.
You could say Chris Hemsworth also didn't perform with Snowpiercer. But that was, I mean, it's like...
Chris
You mean Evans.
Chris Evans.
That wasn't a wide release film, though.
But that's what I'm just saying. It's like, I mean, I wouldn't blame Chris.
But that one went over really critically well, though, too.
Actually, there's another one for the answer of a movie that everybody liked that I did not.
Snowpiercer?
Yeah. Everybody loved it.
Out of all those superheroes, the only one I would say probably won't be in the Avengers is Captain Marvel, because they're not going to have time to set her up. By the time.
They don't even have her first film.
2018 or something.
And they can easily say Ant-Man has been in the Avengers, you just never saw him. He's on somebody's shoulder. You know what I mean? This is like, they could cheat it,
Hey everyone, if you like this video, click that thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe to our AMC Movie News YouTube channel. It's free and helps you stay up to date with all the latest movie news, as well as our daily AMC movie talk show. Also, make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Twitter to stay up to date with all of our special promotions, contests, and prize giveaways.